Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. Looks like we've got the Dark Swarm coming this way. But they're at a planet several light years away, I guess? I'm not quite sure. Where is that? Wherever it is, it's being quite effective. They're attacking something. Hold on. Where is that? I'm not actually sure where this is. It's happening at Distracticus Prime, where we set up our... titanium. And I've missed... I've not protected something. We're gonna have to go check it out. The other thing we need to do is get our hands on some graphene from somewhere. So when we get here, we'll take a look. 7 units incoming. Nothing seems to be fighting them off from wherever this attack is. Yeah, there's a lot of infrastructure going down. Okay. Let's go find where they're attacking us, and let's shut it down. Okay, let's repair everything. Where did they actually come from? Looks like they came from there. Okay, let's shut this down. All right. That takes care of that. Let's not plug this gap. Let's lock them down here. Okay. Anything else on this planet that we haven't already taken care of? Yep, I think we got one over here. Yep, we need to go take care of this. We sort of knew this would happen. I can't be here, and we don't have the energy capacity to put down planetary shields. But if we come here enough times, we can lock down enough core holes, we can starve them out. So we'll throw down those and see if we can make that happen. We don't need the geothermal vents right now. We need the peace and quiet more. So we're going to just go around setting up starvation lasers, and we'll lock them out that way. So we don't have to be here, and we don't have to set up massive defenses. I think, let's see, what else have we got? We've got all 4 with core destroyed, so there could be more coming eventually, but for now we've got what we needed. Now, let me think about this. We need some graphene back home, and the only way to make that is with either fire ice or sulfuric acid and graphene. So on this planet, we have sulfuric acid, and we have a tiny little bit of coal. We do not have any fire ice, but maybe what we should do is just set up a very small graphene production. If we look at the recipe here... Where is it? We can turn... Three energetic graphene into 2, or 3 energetic graphite into 2 graphene. So if we converted the entirety of this planet with proliferator, We could get what? Like add 25 plus 15 to that for the energetic graphite, and then divide by 2/3 multiplied by 1.25. We get maybe 200,000 graphene out of this. And we're trying to make a line of these things. It's the particle containers that we need. So 1 particle container. Yeah, we barely get 100,000 out before we exhausted the coal here. So this is not the planet to do that, unfortunately. I think we got to go home to set up graphene and send it. We do have fire ice there. Let's see. And then what was the thing we were making that used up all the hydrogen? It was the Casimir crystals, right? But that uses graphene as well. Okay. I think maybe we can do some Casimir crystals and have some excess graphene, because this is going to use up 12 hydrogen for every graphene, or six for 1. And this produces from fire ice 2 for 1. 2 graphene for every 1 hydrogen. So yeah, I think we head home to Alwade. Or actually, where do I want to? I could do that. I could ship the fire ice in at Clement Star. Maybe that's the way to do it. Yeah, I think maybe that is the way to do it, because that way, if we make some Casimir crystals there, we know exactly what we're using and how much we have left over. I think that's okay. Let's try that. Let's try shipping in some fire ice at Clement Star from the gas giant back home. That's one item we can bring in that gives us access to graphene and hydrogen on this planet. That should work out fine, I think. We don't need much. We just need a little itty-bitty bit of graphene. All right. Looks like a second relay showed up here. Is this one locked? That one's locked down. Okay, that's fine. So let's see. Do I have space in my PLS to bring in fire ice? I do. So we could request that. And I think we will. Okay. So if you call in for fire ice, let me get rid of my moniker here, or my indicator. If you request some fire ice, we won't need much. I think 1,200 is enough. Demand from remote, supply to local. And then if we make a small Casimir factory, we should have a bunch of graphene left over, which we can use locally. So what's involved in Casimir crystals? It is... we would need the titanium crystals as well, which I think we can get here. No, we don't have titanium here, do we? But we have ingots coming in. So the crystals, ingots, and organic crystals. Yeah. We're already making some of this here, actually. That's right, we're already making that here because of these organic crystals. So if we scale up the titanium crystals a little bit, let's see. Let's figure out where those are. I think we've got a plan here. So let's see. Organic crystals are where? Over here? No. There was like a small factory. That's the stalagmite crystals. We had a very small setup for the organic crystals somewhere. There's only the one vein on the planet, but it's a pretty big vein, as I recall. Those are the stalagmites. Where are the organics? Where are you? Come on, I know you're here somewhere. I know you're on this planet. Gosh, it is hard to find them. How do I... Is there a better way to locate things that I'm looking... Like, there's no search function for the planet, is there? There's another upgrade. We're churning through technology in the background, which is nice. Come on, where is it? Organic crystal. I probably scrolled by it already and just didn't see it. There it is, organic crystal. Okay. It was right nearby. All right. So we're harvesting organic crystals here. We're bringing it over here to do what? To turn it into... Well, it's going into the planetary logistics system. Aren't we making those here somewhere? Goodness gracious. So hard to keep track of all the stuff I've built. So I guess the way to do it would be to look at the towers. If anybody's asking for organic crystal, that's where we're using it. It's none of this stuff. This is all the stuff I've built myself recently. There we are. It's over here. Okay. So we go down here and we make a little bit more of that. We scale that up a little bit. Some of it becomes for local use. For making Casimir crystals. Okay. So we were smelting... Yeah, we were smelting the ingredients here. All right. So now, why are you not going anywhere? Because you're full? Because we're not sending that much out? Fair enough. I guess what that means is we might not even need to really scroll this up all that much. What do I want to do here? Looks like we're not using that much of this. We've got a full 5,000 in here that's not being asked for. So I guess we have enough that we can just use it. So if we were going to set up Casimir crystal production here and then ship it off world and then keep the excess graphene, that would be the way to go, I think. So let's see. Let's call down the fire ice and process that, and then we'll grab the extra... let's see, do you have room in you? You do not. We can put our output into you. But like, we can snag off of this line extra Casimir crystal output, or titanium crystal output. Let's do that. All right, we got a plan now. So we'll move forward with a plan. Put down a splitter. Priority goes into the tower. Excess comes off this way. How am I for belts? I'm almost out of belts. I forgot. I needed to go home and get that. All right, well, let's not go too far then. Let's come up to like maybe here. All right, so if that's gonna be titanium crystals. Do we have proliferators somewhere? We do, right over here. Okay. So what else do I need? I need the fire ice. So I set that to be requested in the ILS, right? Yeah, and we have it available. All right, so let's ship it over here through PLS. Not too far away. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and request the fire ice. Shouldn't need too much here. Okay. We'll get the fire ice down. We'll snag some of this proliferator as well. So if the fire ice is coming out of here, you can throw the sprayer down. That looks fine. Let's get the sprayer out. I am gonna have to go home for belts soon. I'm building too big to not have them. All right. So out comes the fire ice. And then if we want to turn it into... how much graphene do I actually need? I'll check my my notes here. I need for graphene for producing particle containers. Is that what it's for? 38.4 per minute, which is produced from just one chemical plant. All right. One chemical plant should be enough. Let's go ahead and throw down a chem plant. So production, we'll put down a chemical plant here. We'll leave a little bit of room just so we can, well, just a little bit is enough, I think. We want to be able to grow this if we need to, but I don't think we need that much. Plus, I don't have all that many. I don't have all that many belts left. All right, so you're gonna take in fire ice and you're going to turn it into, yeah, graphene and hydrogen. Fine. Okay. So, the majority of that graphene is going to go right back into our system for producing ammo. So the majority of it goes in here. I think like 0.8 of what it produces. So what does this do? 30 recipes per second, making 60. So we'll have 75 graphene here and like half that much, 37.5. 37.5 hydrogen. And the majority of the graphene is going to go back into PLS. We are going to want it to be proliferated. So let's do this. There we go. So that'll get us proliferated graphene in the system. Let's do an output here. You're going to need power as well. So I need to put down another one real quick. I need to put something else down. Like here. And we need to put down an output and filter it so that we can copy it over to this side. So that's going to be the graphene. There we go. Okay, so graphene goes out and back into the system. Fine. Now it's overflowing because it's got too much hydrogen in it. Let's split this out. So we'll have a splitter here. Priority goes into the tower. And the remainder comes out and is available over here along with the titanium crystals and the proliferated hydrogen to make Casimir crystals, which I don't know exactly what we're going to do with them, but we'll have them available. I will need another splitter here. like this. Okay. Let's connect these up. And then you go over here like this. Or actually, I don't need the splitter, do I? No, I don't. All right, so we're gonna have two lines of stuff here, which is proliferated. Let's bring you guys both back over. Make a line here. And this is going to be production for Casimir crystals. Okay, you're only supposed to be hydrogen. I think a little something extra got in there. Yeah. Okay. Why isn't this... Oh, I never... Dang it. That was a mistake. I forgot to, I forgot to do the other thing that I needed to do. Which was to proliferate. So we need a sprayer here. And we need to bring this over. Okay, there we go. These are getting stacked, but that's fine, that's okay. All right, so now we have the ingredients for Casimir crystals. And the majority of the graphene should be going into the tower. And just a little tiny bit extra should be coming in over here. Let's allow this to take in graphene up to a certain point. Say like, I don't know. We just need a little bit. 1,000 should be enough, and we'll supply it. Okay. So it should all be going in there because of the priority line, right? Okay. So once this is all on and draining the graphene out of the system, there should only be a little bit here. So I think for now, I'll just make one producer. Which is going to be like a Mark 1 here, something like this. You're going to make Casimir crystals. And it's just a little bit, but it'll be nice to have it in the system. Let's go ahead and snatch these up like this. Okay, let's get some power. And then you have space for a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So the other thing you can do is supply Casimir crystals. And we'll take another look at this later. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to reach this. We'll take another look at this later. How much this is producing, whether it's like producing enough. But for now, we'll just store 5,000 in this thing so that we can run out the fire ice and produce the graphene we need. Sooner or later, this will fill up and we'll have to do something with it, whether it's ship it off world or what. But this is not going to produce that much. I guess with it all being proliferated, it makes a little bit more than it would. But the majority of the graphene is going to go into the system, so it's going to be pretty slow. It shouldn't fill up too fast. I do need another sorter here. Okay, there's more research done. So there's a little bit of Casimir crystal here. It's only on the planet for now. We haven't put it into ILS, so it's not available to other stars. But that takes up some time and gives us the proliferated graphene we need for our other endeavors. Okay, so speaking of those other endeavors, let's get to it. The next thing we need to do, now that we have that sorted, is we need to make electrodynamic motor turbines. Looks like I only need one. Inputs are the graphene we just made, and no, I need 2 of these. And it needs electric motors and magnetic coils. All right. So electric motors and magnetic coils. I think there's no real point in me trying to run belts around. Let me just call them down. right here seems fine. You don't have space, right? No, you don't have space. Okay. So we'll just call down... How close can I get you? Yeah, you're pretty damn close. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be making these electromagnetic turbines. We need motors and magnetic coils. Let's get those over here. So motors and magnetic coils. Take a, a healthy supply. We don't need that much because it's going to be like constant throughput theoretically. Okay, demand and demand. Let's get you powered on. Where's this being sent? That's back at Distracticus Prime 1. Can't look at that right now. So we need 2 machines here. These should all be proliferated. Okay, and the outputs need to be proliferated then. Let's keep this nice and tight. Just like 1 and 2. And then we'll throw down our 2 manufacturers here. I mean, I need to leave a little bit of room. I'm almost out of belts here. All right, you're going to make electromagnetic turbines. That's fine. Let's get your inputs in. 1, 2. Your output needs to be proliferated, so... Let's see. How can we do that? We can put a splitter here and grab some of this. And then just run it over here. So if your output line comes over here and then feeds in and has a proliferator or a sprayer on it, that'll work. Okay. Now, in terms of splitters, there's not one with all of them up high, right? They're either high or low. So that kind of sucks. I guess that's not the way to do this. I guess not. I guess we just kind of like do a tall boy here and use a pile sorter. So you're gonna go in there. You're gonna flow along here like this. And we'll just use... We don't need a lot. I don't think we even need a pile sorter. We'll use a Mark III here. Okay. So your output can be proliferated. Okay, let's go ahead and do your output. And then we just need one more of you like this. Perfect. Power. That's not the right place for that. Because we might want to... Well, no, I guess we would extend to the right, but even so, I don't like having it inside the line like that. That's not cool to me. Okay. So there we go. Now we have electric magnetic turbines available. We'll supply those to the system. This will leave it a nice healthy 3000. Seems good. Whatever the relay was at Distracticus Prime, it seems to have... Where is this? Is that on this planet? Yeah, that's on this planet. We've got a third relay here. We want to kill this one for sure. Because this is not the one that we've been allowing to build up. Where are the other 2 relays? That's the one we've let build up. Is there only the 2? Alright, well this new one's got to go. And then we gotta go home. I need belts. I don't have belts. Lots of dark fog. All right. Let's set up to defend this. Where's the nearest location we can connect you to the grid? Over there? No, down there. Is this one even connected? Yeah, it is. Okay, we can see. Let's go ahead and connect this up. Looks like we handled whatever that was. We're really churning through the research now. Okay, how am I for space warpers? I've got 18 in the pocket. Up to 20, looks good. Okay. Let's see. Fire ice, we can delete. We can delete this stuff. I actually have some ammo here that I don't need. Okay. Yeah, we gotta make a trip home to re-up on belts. And, looks like I need to re-up a little bit on this stuff as well. So, electromagnetic turbines are done. That's good. We've got a little bit further to go before we're actually ready. Let's head home. Let's view and select All-Wade 3 as our target. Let's go home. Okay. There's our warp drive. Where's my actual target? Over here? It's kind of a mess of stuff there. Nice. Okay. Ooh, ooh, going fast. All right. All right. That was a little bit of a rough landing. Okay. Mainly, I just need to get to the mall and get belts here. Okay, my little drone should start filling me up with a lot of things here. Yeah, see, there's the swarm coming in to give me stuff. Fantastic. But it's hard for them to carry a lot of these belts, so we'll go help them out. There we go. Okay, that looks right. You guys go in there. Guys go in there. What else is it bringing me? Mostly these drones, looks like. Everything else looks good. I don't see the little indicator aside from right there. And now we're done. Okay. So we're back to full. I think I have too many smelters now, but I don't really have a place to put them. So I guess I'll just go there and I'll leave myself a depot box. I guess near the PLS that I've set up there with extras that I don't need when we leave. That's all. I think that's all I needed. I think that's all I needed here. We can check in on our research. Looks like we've got more room for upgrades. So let's see what else we can get. Ground squadron expansion. That seems good. Let's get some more of that going. Okay. Space fleet expansion couldn't hurt. And now we're up to full again. Okay. That's gonna be fine. When does my did I already get my final inventory upgrade, or? Yeah, inventory capacity plus 2 lines inventory capacity. Oh, you know what? I kind of want this first. Yeah, I want you first. Let's get that next. Okay. And then we'll go back down and do some of that other stuff. Let's see. You're going to be unaffordable. What else do we have that we want? Distribution range, sure. More vertical construction couldn't hurt. Why not? Energy shield looks good. Okay. All that's fine. There's a lot left to get, but we're churning our way through. Okay. So we need to head back now that we filled up on belts, which it's kind of a funny thing to have to warp across the system for. Let's head back to Clement Star and resume work. We've got our graphene now. And our electromagnetic turbines up and running. Hold on. What is this warning? This is Distracticus Prime. Okay, I can't do anything about that right now. Gotta focus. I slowed down too much too fast, I think. There we go. All right, that's a good warp. Okay, now, local planet, you're busy. You should be locked down. Yeah, it looks good. So, okay, we're in a good place. With the warpers available now, we just need to get back into building our chain of stuff. So that's all over there. Looks like we're gonna research inventory next, which is exciting. Okay. So somewhere over here, we should have just completed our... Not sure where. We just completed our build of turbines. Right? Where did that end up? If I follow the proliferator, I think it's down over here. Yeah, here we go. All right. So the turbines are in the system. They're available. That's good. Next up, we would need to do... let's take a look. So we've done the turbines. Next up is the prototypes. So the precursor to the attack drone. The prototype uses circuit boards, engines, iron ingots, and plasma exciters. Okay. So we'll need another area to build. Looks like this is a pretty solid place. We can pull proliferator from over there. You have one slot available, but I think that's fine. Let's throw down another PLS. Right in here. Seems okay. And then to make these prototypes, we need iron, engines, circuit boards, and plasma exciters. So, does anybody have any of that nearby? We can do our output in here as well. There's circuit boards there. Maybe are these circuit boards? Maybe I snag some of these. Yeah, I can snag those from here and run them forward. Let's do that. Now, let me see. Can I can't quite... I can't quite rotate this. But let's see if we can make this happen. Looks like I need one break there to make it less ugly. You'll go like that. And then go like that. Okay. Let's bring these circuit boards forward. You're going to be part of the solution here. Let's get you powered on, Mr. PLS. And then we're going to require other things from you. So you're going to need iron ingots, engines, and plasma exciters. Yeah, none of that's nearby. Okay. Well, I guess the engines are. We're not producing them, we're using them. But we could pull off the line. We could pull off the line here. Is it? No, that's motors, not engines. Okay. So you need to request iron ingots, you need to request engines. Then we have circuit boards and we need plasma exciters. Okay. So just very small amounts should be fine here. We just need to fill the production lines. Demand all that. These should all be fully proliferated. How are we going to do 4 inputs? I guess we have 2 lines on either side and then the output comes out on a third on one side. Yeah, that seems right. So we'll do iron ingots come out here and come along this way. That seems fine. Then we'll have our producers inside. We're going to need room for proliferation of the output. So our output line will come back this way and go straight into the tower. You're going to be making prototypes for me. We'll want to proliferate. Do I just loop this back around? I think I do. So you come out of here and over into my friend here. Thank you very much. Okay, that powers you on. So you're the output line. Okay. And how many of you do I need? I guess it doesn't matter. This is going to be iron ingots. And then we'll have 2 more input lines. Coming out like this. I guess we'll need 1 more from here. Looks good. So you guys are going to be... You're going to be engines. And you can be plasma exciter. Okay. So now we do inputs over here. And then lastly, we need power that covers everything. Where can I make that happen? If I put you over here, you just reach... I don't know if that's exactly how I want it. Yeah, there's three belts on this side, so I think it makes more sense to put it here. Okay, and then we need inputs over here as well. And now we're making prototypes. Excellent. Okay, how many of these do I need? I'm gonna go check my formula. So I need 0.7 prototype producers. So all this extra space over here was sort of overkill. You're going to accept prototypes and make them available to the network. You're going to supply these. Minload of drones looks good. These are proliferated as well. I don't think we need to hold very many of these. Like 1,200 should be enough, I think. Okay, and then I can just clean this up a little bit. I actually don't need most of this. We can rebuild it if we need to expand. Okay. So we need to leave a little bit of room over here to expand these lines if necessary, but with that, what is left? So we need the processors into the particle containers, into the attack drones, and then we're done. So we're very close to done here. Next time we will make, we'll take our microcrystalline components and circuit boards. We'll use that to make processors. We'll use our little tiny bit of graphene that we're making with some copper ingots to make particle containers, along with some of the electromagnetic turbines we're producing. And then finally, we'll combine electromagnetic turbines, the prototypes, the processors, and the particle containers to make attack drones. So a little bit left before we're done. And then once we're done, it's on to actually setting up the farm. So we'll have continuous chains of attack drones and ammo to just be continuously, like nonstop, 24/7, farming all the creatures, all the bots that the fog can produce, and then farming all their drops. I think it's going to be a very fun sight to behold. It should work. We've done all the math, we've done all the planning. We should be producing enough material to just like eternally farm them. And I think they're going to get up to level 24 pretty quickly with the amount of damage we're going to be able to do and how sustained it's going to be. I'm looking forward to it. We do have a little bit more work, probably one more episode worth before we can actually go and set it up, but we've made a lot of progress here today. You know, the thing about this game is there's always something you forgot, always something you didn't think about, always something you have to go do in order to do what you want to do, but then you have to do something else. But when you finally get to the end and everything's working all together, it's supremely satisfying. I mean, look at all the industry we've built on this planet just to produce the weaponry we need. And granted, like, I've spaced this out hugely, but we've taken up, like, I don't know, maybe 15% of the planet's surface here. It's pretty cool stuff. That'll be it for this time. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We're getting close. I know you're all probably very excited like me to see the farm in action. We'll get there soon. And until then, take care.